welcome back. Before we get into the review, I just wanted to give you guys kind of an update of kind of things going forward with the YouTube channel. So I am trying to bring more order into my whole life. So I'm trying to like get my posts on a schedule. So I'm thinking about Tuesdays and Fridays. And like with those goals in mind, hopefully I can be more consistent with posting and like force myself to like spend more time editing during the week. And on the weekends I truly never do anything but brew. So hopefully this will help give me some motivation. And I'm looking for some more ideas of what to show you guys. I have like a harder time figuring out what to do how-tos on. So if you guys like post what you want to see me do in the comments, I will actually make a list of them because I've been really unorganized with the YouTube so far. So I'm trying to like, you know, bring order into the world. And yeah, so send me your ideas. I'll put them on the list. I'll see what I can like realistically do. I have a video that I'm about to edit on how to passivate equipment, and I'm going to do one on hooking up a regulator to a CO2 tank, you know, stuff that some of you guys know, but also like this was the stuff that I was Googling when I was starting brewing, so thought I would help you guys out with that. Yeah, so those are like pretty much what I've got in the docket right now, and so I'm coming up short. I have a lot of brew videos that I'm still editing. I've got a double IPA I'm going to do, and I've got a Saison that is getting aged with some bugs that we're going to put on, and that's going to be like a multi-part series, given that it's not going to be done until the summer. But yeah, I'm brewing my grapefruit IPA this weekend, so I'm not going to be recording that since you guys already got one. Even though I did get a new lens for my camera, maybe I'll have to do some outtakes or something. I look forward to hearing what you guys think. Thanks so much, and here's the video. Okay, so as you can see, this is a pretty opaque, almost straw-colored ale with a nice creamy white head, and it looks like watered down orange juice, as a juicy IPA would almost. I really like this one. Okay, so I read about this, that a lot of the brewers suggest you serve it with yeast. So if you get it in a bottle, you're supposed to shake up the bottle. Some people suggest you even shake up your keg before you serve. I mean, I got a lot of yeast because I canned some yesterday and bottled some, but it's been sitting overnight, so it kind of precipitated down to the bottom, but that's how it's supposed to be. It's funny, so my Kentucky Common that I have been having the yeast problem with, that smells so much more estery than this one does to me. So the yeast I used in this is actually Irish ale yeast because of a whole debacle with the British yeast that I bought from the Homebrew supply store that was 2 years old. Never did anything. So, I mean, I pitched them both, but I think it's mainly the Irish yeast that's coming through. So this is like a colonial beer. I don't remember the exact category, but yeah, so Irish, British yeast. I figured it's the same kind of region, so I had Irish yeast, and I kind of was like, what am I gonna do? So pitched it, worked out great. Very happy with it. So aroma. It's really light. I'm so bad at describing aroma. I need to get this in order for judging. People were trying to convince me to judge when I was stewarding that homebrew competition, and I'm like, this is not right. It's like, it just knows what it likes. Okay, this is very hard to describe because it just reminds me of like any like blonde ale or whatever. It's just super drinkable. It doesn't have a ton of aroma. The aroma I do get is almost like a, I want to say stone fruit, but it's like super light. Maybe a little peachy. I'm trying to use my descriptors. Kind of like peach mixed with a biscuit, but I don't think that's accurate at all. Okay, flavor. It's super, super, super light. It's a very mild flavor. It almost reminds me of like a lager, like an American lager, but like without the kind of sulfury taste. It's got it's like a fluffy mouthfeel almost. I think it's probably because of the yeast. I could drink this all day. It's so good. Make this one. This one, I literally like 2 seconds ago did my Kentucky Common review. I'm wearing the same shirt. Didn't even, whatever. I would drink this and sit and talk to in front of the camera all night. Kentucky Common, meh. I kind of threw out my glass. Not that big of a fan of that batch. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. There's no bitterness in this beer. Like none. It almost like, the flavor almost reminds me of like a super light tea. Not astringent at all. Carbonation's great. It's just, I carbonated it pretty mildly. There's no carbonic bite at all. It's just kind of dissolves into your tongue. It's lovely. Alright, I was almost having too much fun to do an outro, so thank you for watching my beer review and me gushing over this beer that I'm obsessed with. I'm actually going to enter this into some competitions because like that's how much I believe in it, but then again I just entered the shitty Kentucky Common too, so anyway, thank you for watching, like and subscribe. I'm gonna just drink it. I'm done reviewing, I'm just drinking now. Who else makes this? Any of you guys make this?